Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my review of the Lacie USB speakers designed by Neil Poulton. These are USB bus powered speakers. I'm going to give you a little bit of a look what you get inside the box and then show you these up and running. Now they're plug and play, they require no drivers, so should be very easy to set up. Let's just take a look what you get inside the box. A little bit of postcard there, and then a quick install guide which takes you through getting the speakers out of the box and up and running. And then further on down into the box we have got the speakers themselves. Let's crack this open. So in the central section we've got a 3.5mm audio jack. So this is for getting the audio into the speakers. And we've got speaker number 1, very nicely packaged. Now when I said these are plug and play with no drivers, some speakers and headphones, when they're going via USB, you need to install software, but these ones you don't, so that's really nice. Oh wow, they really do look stylish. A high gloss white design. We're going to take a closer look at that in a minute, but first impressions when you get these out of the box is there something special. We're going to look really good on a desk. So speaker number 1 and 3.5mm jack on that speaker as well. Let's get speaker number 2 out. Speaker number 2, obviously exactly the same design, and a USB connection on this speaker. And then further down inside the box we get a case as well. That's wicked, you get a case with it. So this case is to accommodate the speakers when you're travelling. So a nice case. Let's just pop those speakers in so you can see that they both fit. Speaker number 1 in there, speaker number 2 on that side there. Room for that cable in the middle. Nice zip round it, so excellent. Very portable as well. Now you've got a case in there included with the speakers. So let's get these unpacked again. I'll get them set up and then give you a listen to these Lacie USB speakers. So I wanted to show you how to set these up. So this is the right hand speaker and this is hardwired with just one cable coming out of it. And then on the other end of this cable is the 3.5mm jack. And all the connections are on the bottom of the left hand speaker. So we've got one here with a label on that says speaker, and that's where this jack goes, so it's connecting the two speakers together. A little bit of cable management so we can get that out of the way. Now the other port under here is for the line in, so we're putting this other 3.5mm jack into there, and that's what's going to plug in on the other end to the laptop. Now hardwired is the USB cable. You can see the cable coming out here, so this is the USB that's going to power the speaker, but there is also an option to put a power adapter in. You have to purchase that separately, but you can power these off the mains if you want. But for now we're going to obviously power them via USB. So we pop that back down on the table. You can get the cable behind the laptop there, so it looks a little bit neater. And then the only other cable you're going to need is that USB cable, which is going to go into the side of my laptop here. And then let's get some music up and running so you can hear how these speakers sound. They certainly look the part. Let's start something playing. We also need obviously to plug the 3.5mm jack in for the audio. That's going to go in the headphone socket there. So let's set a little bit of music going so you can hear how they sound. I've got this obviously connected up to the power book here, and let's click play. So this is obviously at low volume so you can still hear me speaking. So I'm just going to give you 10-15 seconds of this track just so you can hear how they sound at high volume as well. it's not going to translate very well over onto the video, but believe me, that sound was very rich, very controlled as well. Great amount of bass coming out of these speakers. These have got Class D amplifiers in, rated at 1 watt per speaker, so not a massive amount, but for laptop use they go plenty loud enough. 2-inch drivers in there. For me, awesome sound. I think that is very, very detailed sound, very well controlled, and as I said, plenty loud enough, even though the 1 watt per speaker doesn't sound like a lot. For laptop use, if you want to carry them with you, you're certainly improving on the sound that comes out of a regular laptop speaker. I class Apple speakers as one of the better ones in laptops, and this still trumps them every single time. Also worth mentioning is they've got this very neat cable management system in the bottom of the speaker, so you can wind up any excess wire onto this holder here, and then the wire that you're going to plug into your computer or perhaps the other speaker just exit out of this really neat little slot on the back here. And also the base has got this sort of rubberized section around it, this sort of ring part, so when it's on the desk it doesn't slip around everywhere, and it also stops vibrations. So really nice that they've included this cable management system into the base of the speaker. Now for the good bit. Now, mymemory.co.uk sent me these. Thank you very much to the guys over at My Memory, and the price is unbelievable. You get the 2 speakers, the case like you saw, all the cabling in that box for just £15.99 delivered. That's the delivered price. Very well designed speaker, absolutely gorgeous to look at, and just as awesome to listen to as well. I think these really rock. These are very nicely designed speakers and certainly sound the part. Well, thank you very much for listening. As I said, if you want to pick up these speakers for that bargain price, then head on over to mymemory.co.uk. If you want to follow me on Twitter, search for Geekanoids. You get all my latest updates there. And in the meantime, please do keep checking the Geekanoids channel for more video reviews. This video review is sponsored by Academy Class, the UK's premier creative IT training centre, authorised by Adobe, Apple and Autodesk.